Hello guys, this is Sabir here. Today I am going to demonstrate how to change the title of the Svelte Kit application. I'll show you three methods of changing page title in Svelte Kit. 1. Static page title using Svelte head element. 2. Dynamic page title using url.pathname from page store. 3. Static and dynamic page title using onMount function with document.tile. Let's examine the route of my Sveltekit project. I have three routes here, one dynamic route and two static routes. My application is already running in Google Chrome. So if I change the URL to A, this represents my static page. If I type B, this is my dynamic page, which is coming from the Svelte dynamic route. Since this is a dynamic route, we can literally type anything on the address bar and it will render the same dynamic page. I have another route which is 3D. By entering 3D on the address bar, we can navigate to it too. Right now, both the static and dynamic page display the same URL as the page title. To set a unique title for the static page, we can use Sveltekit's special element which is called Svelte head. Inside Svelte head, the title tag allows us to define the page's title. Let's name it static page and then check the page in the browser. You'll notice the title has been updated. We can change the title again. Upon rechecking in the browser, the page title has been updated accordingly. Now let's navigate to the dynamic page. Here the page title and the URL are the same as before because we haven't modified the title for this page yet. By copying the code from static page and pasting it into the dynamic page, we can update the page title. After reopening the browser, the page title should reflect the changes. Since this is a dynamic route, you can enter almost anything in the browser address bar and the title will remain same. This is the static manner of changing page title. However, writing title code individually for each route can be cumbersome. It would be really nice if we could control the page title from one single page. Sveltekit already has the file that we are looking for, which is +layout.svelte file, from which all pages inherit. Let's remove the title code from all the pages and open +layout.svelte file. Anything defined in the +layout.svelte file will be available to all the other pages as well. Therefore, we can easily set the page title in the layout.svelte file. Let's write the page title code in layout.svelte file and change the page title to tutorial. Since all the pages inherit from layout.svelte file, you will notice that the titles of all the pages of our website has been updated to the new title. This includes both static and dynamic routes too. Also, you can notice for all the URLs you visit, the title will be always the same. This is because we have set the page title in a static manner. So if we want to change the page title depend on the URL, we can utilize the page store provided by Sveltekit. Let's import page from Svelte stores and console log it. Let's observe the page result when the route changes. The console log returns a subscribe function, indicating it is a store. To read a store variable, we have to subscribe to it. We can do that easily by adding a $sign at the beginning of the page variable. Let's check the result again on the browser. Now you can see all the output from the page variable, and we can use these values to dynamically render page title for all the route the user visit to. I strongly recommend you that you examine all the parameters within the page variable. If you review the console log for both static and dynamic pages, you'll notice that the URL parameter is always available within the url.pathname parameter. I will use the pathname to dynamically render the page titles. Let's start by console logging url.pathname to ensure we have selected the correct variable. Let's check on the browser again. Now incorporate the variable into the title using curly braces. Checking the result in the browser, you will see the titles for both static and dynamic pages updated according to the URL parameter. You may also notice an extra slash at the beginning of the title, which we can remove using JavaScript slice function. After checking the result in the browser again, you will see there is no extra slash this time. However, if you navigate to the home page, you will encounter another issue, an extra pipe symbol. We can eliminate this extra pipe symbol by applying a simple if-else logic. The logic is very simple. If page.url.pathname is not equal to slash, then print the url.pathname values. Otherwise, print a blank string. Let's check on the browser again. You will observe that our dynamic page title is functioning correctly for both static, dynamic, and landing page. Now let me introduce a third method for changing the page title. We'll start by commenting out the Svelte head element and import Svelte onMount function. Upon calling the onMount function, we assign the title to document.tile. In my case, I will name it as tutorial. After saving and checking in the browser, you will notice the names of all the pages have been updated to the name we just provided. Again, this is also a static manner of changing the title using onMount function. Just like before, we can implement simple logic to print dynamic page title using url.pathname inside the onMount function. Here, I have incorporated the previous code within the onMount function. Let's check the result on the browser and you will see everything is working fine just like before. Personally, I like the second method, but you can choose any method depending on your requirement. So now you know how to update page title using both static and dynamic way. That's all for today. Thank you.